Hello, guys. Welcome back to Rave Green TV. And well, we got an exciting one today. As you can see on the screen, the new kits are out. Yeah, the Salish C kit. We let a few more people get into the stream. But, we're just going to sit here, kind of talk about how we feel about the kits. I personally love them. So here's the Instagram, as you can see. Before we get too into it, I'm Jay Ross, one of the newer members on the channel. I know you're usually expecting to see Shy on here, but as Brody said in the past, he's off doing Shy on things, so he won't be here today. But yeah, today's stream's kind of just all about, how we feel about the kit. We're kind of look into everything they've released on it and, just hang out for a bit. Wait for a few more people to get in. You know what, Nicholas Gaston, I'm hyped too because I think this kit is beautiful. So we'll go over and look a little bit more at it. So as you can see, Peppa wearing it here. The Salish C kit. Go through some photos. Designed in collaboration with Coast Salish artists Connie McLeod, Gail White Eagle, and Denelli Morset. I love that touch, sort of the idea of bringing the community really into the kit, giving a sense of Seattle. That makes me pretty excited. A big thing for me when I look at a kit for a club is I like it to represent the place that it's in. So I think this kit, when you see it and you hear the story, it's very much Seattle. Obviously, it represents the water, everything Seattle stands for. And I really like the idea of that. So we'll go through a little bit more here. You can see Obed wearing it. I like this pattern, which we'll go into a little bit more as we get later into the stream, but the weaving type of pattern, the full kit, I think the shorts really tie it all together. When I first saw the kit leaks on Footy Headlines, I was hoping for more of a lighter blue shorts, but after seeing it all together, I think this kit is so clean. Matthias Anderson said, how do you rank this kit in Sounders history? Well, we're actually planning on making a video ranking Sounders kits all time at some point, a Sounders kit tier list. I definitely think this is up there. I don't know if I'd say like top 3 because we've had some really good kits, but I think this kit will grow on me a lot. Morris wearing it. I think the new logo too just looks so clean in this colorway. I love when they adjust the logo to match with the rest of the kit. I think this looks really good. Rusnak obviously wearing it all. So yeah, drop in the comments sort of what you guys think about the kits. If you guys like them, if you'll be buying one, you see. Mason will be getting one for himself and for his wife. Love to see it. I think this kit is beautiful. We had an interesting conversation earlier, me, Cheyenne, Brody, a couple of other hosts talking about where we'd rank this in terms of if we were to have this kit, the Bruce Lee kit, and the Jimi Hendrix kit. And I'm kind of torn because I think right now, just off nostalgia, I kind of like the Jimi Hendrix and the Bruce Lee kit a little bit more. But I think this kit's going to grow on me a lot. So Sounders said colors emulating Pacific Northwest waters, geometric patterns inspired by traditional weaving techniques. Water is sacred in Southern Lachute Seed. So Southern Lachute Seed, that's the language for the coastal Salish people, obviously the Salish Sea kit. Heading to the pro shop for my lunch break. I would do the same if I was you. I think this kit is beautiful. So inspired by 2 traditional Southern Coast Salish weaving techniques. Twiddling and twining, the pattern evokes a sense of woven dimensionality and flow. These techniques passed down through generations honor the resilience, connection, and creativity that define the cultural fabric of this region. See, I think this is a great touch. The water is sacred. I love this addition to the kit. Like I said, I think having a uniform that connects with the city is just so big. Ricardo Serrano says Stefan wants to become a field player. Potential our new center back, LOL. Well, with this clean of a kit, I think anyone would look good in it. I mean, but I don't know. Steph's been pretty good for us the last few years. I honestly thought the patterns represented the Cascade Mountains. Looks clean either way. That's fair. I mean, definitely can see it. You can see it in this image here, which who knows? That could have even been woven into the idea of why they made the kit look like this. I still think this is an absolute banger of a uniform. Going. The motif on the back neck depicts a wave, a tail of an orca, and the flowing S, representing both Seattle Sounders and the Salish Sea. Anchored by our birth year, 1974, this emblem reflects a commitment to stewardship, connecting the past, present, and future to fight to preserve our environment. Really good. So yeah, drop in the comments what you guys think, what you guys like about the kit, don't like about the kit. Where would you guys rank this all time for the Sounders? If I were to give you the pitch black kit, so the black with the green accent, the previous blue kit, the Bruce Lee, and the Jimi Hendrix, where would you guys rank sort of this kit on that chain? T.S. Anderson. I think a lot of these small details really make this kit so sick. I agree. I think that the attention to detail on this kit is really strong. These are sort of the little things where when I think of a kit like this, like obviously I want it to look cool and I want other MLS teams to like our uniform, but I think it's more important that the people of Seattle like it more than anything else. And after first reviews, it seems like people like it a lot. The comments a bit on the Instagram post. Need one for the whole squad. I would agree. Go through more here. So this is the group that designed the kit, as we mentioned earlier. 3 different tribes, but all in the coastal Salish region, which I think is pretty cool. Ricardo says second after the black kit. I'd agree. This does give me the vibes of one of those kits, though, that right now, I think that I will like it. I like it a lot, but I think by the end of its tenure in a few years when we get rid of it, I think I'll like it even more. I feel like nostalgia is just so important for a uniform, and I think this has great potential. But yeah, leave a like if you guys like the kit. You know, this will turn into a video eventually, but leave a like, comment your guys' thoughts on the uniform, kind of go through it. One thing that I thought about is there has been talks that we're going to release a third kit at some point, potentially in the summer. So I wonder if this kit is blue, very Seattle-esque, you know, more feels like it has some Sounders history to it, similar to that 2015-16 blue kit. I wonder if our third kit that comes out in the summer will be a little more out of the way, a little more, you know, crazy. We've seen like the red Bruce Lee and the purple Jimi Hendrix. I wonder if that kit in the summer will implement more of those type of things because this is sort of more of like, you know, your traditional Sounders. It's not really Sounders blue, but it's still like a blue. He said pitch black, Hendrix, Salish, Bruce Lee. Yeah, that's fair. I'd agree. I think, as you mentioned earlier, the Bruce Lee, the Jimi Hendrix, all those kits are just so clean. But I wonder how much of it is that nostalgia factor of when we see that kit, we think about how cool it was in the past. Like we all had it. I'm torn what to do with this uniform because I'll definitely be getting it. I don't know who I want to put on the back though at this point. I'm kind of thinking I don't have a De La Vega kit yet. So I think De La Vega might be the option for me. But I've also, as you've seen in previous videos, I'm a big supporter of Jesus Ferreira. So I think if he pops off in a Sounders uniform, I may have to get a Jesus Ferreira. Rosie said number 1 Salish. Yeah, I'd agree. I mean, if that's I can support any ranking of those kits. They've all been so clean. Brody says Bruce Lee, Pitch Black, Salish, and Hendrix. Yeah, that's fair too. De La Vega 100%. Yeah, I can agree with that. I think De La Vega will end up being who I decide to go with. But, you know, we'll have to see. You never know. I mean, we might have a character like a Paul Rothrock break through like last year that kind of turns into a fan favorite. And if that happens, who knows? I might have to put that on the back of the kit. Drop in the comments if you guys had to get this kit. Who are you guys putting on the back? So we've already seen a De La Vega so far. Any other names you guys think? I also don't have a Ymar jersey yet, which I wouldn't mind putting that on the back. Brody said Ymar. Great minds think alike. Said pitch black kit with Halo 5 is my most worn. Yeah, that's fair. I mean, it's hard too. Those old Xbox kits, just the nostalgia factor of it. The old Sounders kit with the big Xbox on it, like, does not get cleaner than that. That is definitely a hard standard to live up to. Yeah, it seems so far, a lot of the comments seem pretty happy about it. Best kit that dropped, amazing. Seems like the community likes it a lot, which is always a good thing. Also, shout out happy birthday, Andy Rose. Sounders legend, you know. I was kind of worried when I saw the kit's initial release. I saw like some leaks on Reddit, and the blue looked a little bit different than I thought, but seeing the full kit on players, I think it looks really good. Obed before he leaves? Yeah, that's fair. Obed might be one of those names that you wanna get in the back of the kit before he leaves because you don't know if he's gonna blow up. I love it. What a this is a I agree 100%. I think that I've said this already multiple times in this stream, but celebrating Seattle, I think, is so important to the kit, and there's such a deep-rooted history with the Coastal Salish in this region that it's so cool to have it represented in the kit. It'll be interesting to see what we do for our release in the summer. If the Sounders do more of a kit like this where it has, like, a story behind it, more of a story behind it, or if they end up doing something just kinda like, out of left field, just like a cool colorway. Matthias Anderson said Andy Rose is more of a Whitecaps legend in my opinion. I don't know if I'd agree with that. I guess my follow-up question would be, is Freddie Montero more of a Whitecaps legend or a Sounders legend? So, don't forget, guys, if you're in the stream, you're enjoying it, don't forget to drop a like. Really helps push the channel out. And also, if you want to join our premium membership, that's the best way to give back to the channel. Give us the opportunity to do fun streams like this. Keep it going. Mason said, out of all the new kits, the MLS that came out, this is the top one. The next one is the Cruise. Yeah, I don't hate that take. I personally think this is the cleanest kit. I've honestly not been the biggest fan of a lot of the uniforms that have came out for other MLS teams so far. Um, so far this year, I just don't know if I've been the biggest fan. I feel like some of them either been they tried too hard to go out of their way, or some of them feel a little bit boring. So something like we'll kind of see. But I feel like kits like this, like they could have done a little bit more. We'll just go through a few just to gauge where the Sounders kit is. So we'll kind of see. I do think in terms of MLS kits, I think the Sounders, in my opinion, did the best of sort of branching out and doing something exciting. And I think when you combine this new kit with wrong shoulder, the green kit that we have right now, I think the Sounders easily could have one of the best kit lineups in the league. We'll see what we add into the equation in the summer. I think it'll be interesting to see that. Yeah. Hate to say it, but I would agree too. I don't love it admitting that the Timbers have a good kit as a Sounders fan like myself, but I do think that this is I believe it's on this post. I do think this is a clean kit. I still think that the Sounders one is better, but you know, Sounders as per usual will be on top of Portland. But don't forget to leave a like, guys. Sort of helps push the content out. Gives us the opportunity to grow the channel a bit. We have a lot of fun content coming up over the next few weeks. We have a couple more preview predictions. We know we have the stream coming up before the Charlotte game. We're also doing that live watch along for the Antigua game. Don't forget to tune into that. Drop in the comments any predictions, previews you guys have, any more opinion you guys have on the kit. If there's anyone you guys think, like I said, that you guys want to put on the kit. Yeah, I'm definitely up in the air still about what uniform I want to get, as I mentioned. I'm trying to think, is there any guys you guys can think of that would be sort of like a fun one? I've kind of in the past like to have a couple fun kits in my, closet. I've had a Will Bruin one. I think those kind of uniforms are always fun for the collection. See if there's any more good details that we want to read. So, in collaboration with three remarkable artists from the Squamish, Muckleshoot, and Puyallup tribes, we are elevating the voices of those who carry out the Coast Salish weaving traditions, a testament to the generations who have celebrated and protected the Salish Sea and its spirit. Together, we honor the past while looking forward to a future rooted in connection, responsibility, and respect. The design of this kit draws directly from the artistry of three collaborators bringing the weaving traditions to life on a global stage. The pattern is a striking blend of symmetrical shapes and recurring diagonal lines, all rooted in the geometric precision of a mathematical grid. It reflects the intricate balance of form and function found in the Coast Salish weaving. I just think the whole story of the kit is just too cool. Halo sponsor with this kit. I don't know about the Providence part. Yeah, I mean, I think that we all would be very happy to see Xbox back on the kit someday. Like, this kit, don't get me wrong, I love this kit, but imagine how much cooler it'd be with Xbox across the chest. I've heard Rockbrock will be playing wingback. Yeah, well, honestly, I don't think I would have him as an MLS starting wingback, but, you know, I mean, he's proven he'll work his tail off. He has that grit factor. I wouldn't be surprised to see him get minutes in that wingback position. Nuhu is the f Nuhu is the first thing that comes to mind for me. Well, I don't know if because we flip that around. We do have a Nuhu kit already in the lineup, so I think we might have to branch out a bit. Brody also said Nuhu. You definitely already have a Nuhu uniform. I do. So don't forget to drop a like, guys. It does really good. It really helps the channel out. Gives us the opportunity to keep doing sort of fun videos like this, fun streams. I think the roster could play the same as Amarin's 3-4-2-1, said Nicholas Gaston. Well, I don't know if of all teams in the world, the Sounders would like to replicate Manchester United's form right now. But, you know, you never know. Schmetzer might have some tactical genius. Reagan would be dope. I agree. I think a Jackson Reagan one would be fun. You guys saw on the tier list. I love Jackson Reagan. I think he's underrated in the MLS. I mean, I guess not really now, but because he was a Defender of the Year finalist. But I think Reagan, in terms of MLS center back, is very good. We've been playing 3-4-2-1 all off season. Yeah, I think that this roster, I think that works best too. It's definitely been seen. We've said it in previous videos. I think that we're built best to play that 3-4-2-1. But Schmetzer's also said in certain games he can kind of see us moving back into that 4-2-3-1. So I'll be interested to see how much we stick with this or if we shift out of it. But I mean, through preseason, we've actually been able to score a lot of goals. So I think that we'll probably ride with this until we have to change. Yes, Matthias Anderson. This is Nuhu over my right shoulder. Love the setup. Thanks, man. So, is there anything else you guys like to think about the kit? You guys' thoughts? Leave your thoughts in the comment. If you have anything you'd like to debate. Also, don't forget to drop a like. This will be coming out as a YouTube video later, too. So you'll have the opportunity to look it back. See if you agree with some of the claims made. I'm probably wrong, but you never know. We do have a lot of fun content coming up, so make sure you guys subscribe as well. And as mentioned, if you want to join the premium membership, that's the best way to give back. We'll be able to grow our content opportunities a bit. Yeah, I already mentioned just little details like this. I love when teams have like the scribing inside of the collar, sort of like the messages that connect to the fan base. This is sort of one of those things where even in Seattle, it might not be super well known. Don't know if too many people around Seattle know about Lachute seeds or Southern Lachute seed for this. What's your kit ranking out of 10? That's hard. I think I'd probably give it an 8. Like, if we're doing like a true out of 10 skill, I think I'd give it an 8. It definitely passes. I liked it a lot. I think it blew my expectations out of the water. I kind of once I saw some of the leaks on Reddit, especially the one that had this image specifically of the water is sacred, I didn't love the colorway, but seeing it fully released, I think I like it a lot more, and this will definitely be added to my collection pretty soon. So, what are your guys' thoughts? Is there any other MLS kits you guys want to look at or give your opinion on too? I think a lot of teams have released their kits now. A few more will be coming out. I think the Rapids come out tomorrow. I've seen most of the league come out over the last couple days. Sorry about that, guys. Quick Wi-Fi getaway, but we're back. Zoom into this. So, guys, if you like the live streams, make sure you leave a thumbs up so we can keep doing more for y'all. Sorry about that quick breakaway. This will be up on the YouTube page, but also drop a like, subscribe. Don't forget to join the premium membership and stick along. We have a lot of content coming up over the next week or so leading up to that first preseason game next Wednesday. So thanks for tuning in, guys. See you later.